on I'm Your Man. I can get Americans to vote and get them to throw away their weapons and recycle swords into plowshares. I open borders to refugees and welcome all. I encourage the young, middle-aged and the old. I work when I can, but my work is play. I know the past, but I live in today. I'm grateful for every civilian that ever lived, for every volunteer with time and energy to give, for every sanctuary for free speech, for every friend who helps a friend in need, for every healer, every happy soul who chooses not to be controlled by other people's agenda. But you know all this. We live in bliss. Here, I take my stand. I'm your man. For what have you to say to those alive today who claim the virtual is a second life and seek to extend their time and mind by a verse? Arts of declamation and rhetoric turn to bawd and bard and balladeer, clear the necessity of contemporary articulation. Why then drag old history into the fray? What can a failed revolution and a false independence have to say to those who claim to have both in this day? Celt and Gael, both banned and invoked by pagan Christian folk who seek a cultural heritage to speak. Continuity is claimed by those who explain that which we remember to forget may be worth more than what we have long forgotten. Stories repeat. Epics and cycles and rounds come around like a coracle at sea. We treasure the bold and brave who desired not to be slave to past more because they spoke first of the dust and stones thrown to make tombs to the unknown. We do not own the calendar, though we change it like the weather. Julian to Augustan to mark our emperors. Seasons define us, Saturnalia for feasting and wassail. Autumn for reflection and harvest. Winter for the storage of grains. We like to mark all points of common celebration, yet somewhere other empires asserted new ceremonies. Remembrance Day and Memorial Day, Armistice Day, 11/11 and now 9/11. They'll be forgotten when this empire is no longer Roman, when the seasons of abundance and celebration arise like wheat and remind us of fertility and this only earth. We are more than future graveyards, we are gardens. We are more than stones, we are grains and seeds. What she did when she found out that she had cancer was to celebrate her life up to now and every extended moment, which became even more golden when she shared it. And she did, with her wife and her circles of friends, with healers and happy people. She celebrated in the ward, in the hospital, and in the hospice. She posted on Facebook, or rather her wife did, and she reminded us all how vital it is to be vital in every way, in every night, and every day, no matter what happens, no matter what fate comes to try to take us away. Here we are now. Celebrate today.